Yeah, I'll react to that, sure. Thought I might have watched this, but there is no like. So let's do it. Hi guys, Business Insider time. How are you? Good. Great. Let's do it. My name's Connor. I like to learn about stuff. Original link, top description, Discord, also there. Would love to have you. Let's go.
Among the most exclusive and highly trained nannies in the world.
Ready, here we go.
Okay.
They learn self-defense and advanced driving techniques. And even their cooking skills are a cut above.
We're sort of training a league of super nannies.
Think Mary.
When I think of a nanny, I think British, mean, old maid. That's not mean, right? It's a card game. You know what I mean? Like, mean, British.
Mary Poppins with a little James Bond. The course at Norland College in England cost them $21,000 a year. But after graduation, they can command salaries of $170,000. That's 4 times the average nanny salary in the UK. Britain's royal family has even hired them. So, what does it take to become one of the most exclusive nannies in the world?
I'm surprised they hire someone. I would have thought they'd have like a royal traditional nanny. Okay, so this is the real deal. No more pausing.
Trained to protect themselves and the children in their care, Norland nannies are part of an elite. Often working for high-profile employers, they're expected to deal with potential threats, like kidnap attempts.
Unfortunately, I have had an experience where a man tried to take the little girl that I used to look after. I said, you need to give her
I'm not
back.
laughing because of kidnapping. I'm laughing I don't know why I'm laughing.
And he said, no. And so I just had to pull her off of him whilst holding onto the buggy where her baby brother was. It is scary, but that's why I think parents hire Norlanders, because we are given that extensive training for these worst case scenarios, because actually the big wide world is very scary and you are looking after their most prized possession.
No. Shaking, your hands are shaking.
Got the adrenaline going.
In the career they've chosen,
No!
a lot of them don't realise what they're capable of. But after getting them into this, they really do come out of themselves.
Oh, wow.
It takes 4 years to become a fully qualified.
I can't put my leg up that high. Sorry.
Norland nanny. 3 years of study, followed by a year's placements with a family. And it's more expensive than studying at Oxford or Cambridge University. But the idea is that their qualification will soon start paying off.
Why do I feel like this is one of those jobs where, like, there's even a right way to laugh, you know? Ha 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 ha. Sorry, okay.
In a year, they're actually averaging about 40,000 a year. So that's a young person in their early 20s, probably earning more money than perhaps an up-and-coming accountant or lawyer.
With the nannies earning that kind of money, skills like cooking and sewing have to be at the highest level.
When I was on my residential placement, the family had such a varied diet. They were really into like satay chicken, and we had lemongrass chicken a lot, so a lot of pan-Asian flavours, and it was really nice to see.
So you place your nori with the shiny side down.
These third-year students are learning how to make child-friendly sushi.
And then you're using the bamboo mat to...
Some chicken breast. Rice, seaweed, and red and green bell peppers. Seems very plain. Some sauce probably goes with it.
roll your sushi up.
I really don't enjoy cooking, to be honest, and so the lessons have been really, really helpful for myself, as I am
Imogen. Interesting name.
not a confident cook.
The students do 3 years of sewing with us alongside their BA.
Sewing?
And they
Sorry, sewing just seems like that. Like, it reminds me, like when I remember in 4th grade, we were the first time like taught to learn cursive, and I was in 4th grade in 2000. See, you're 6 years old in 1st grade, 7, 8. So you're 9 in 4th grade, which means like 2002, 2003. And so that's like when you weren't exactly sure, like full on. Oh, I guess everyone had a home computer. Anyways, it's just like cursive. Like, what am I going to have to use this? I still can't write cursive. I can do most letters, but there are still a lot of like Z. I don't think I could do a cursive Z. Or like even a G. Anyways, yeah, so sewing it seems like, obviously in the olden days, it'd be a very important skill to know as a nanny. You have to fix clothes when they're ripped or whatever, but is that necessary?
labels and buttons are things that, you know, a family or all families need. But going on to making things that for their charges, their children might have ideas and they'll make things with them or for them.
Is it an undoable knot?
I hope so.
Bouncy.
You got to get rid of that, okay? Get that out of the nanny school. That go into the future. I'm sure it was very important in the past, so it's hard to let go. And it's like, oh, you're a nanny and you can't sew? What kind of nanny are you? It's like being a minor or being, I don't know. Think of an analogy. Leave it in the past, okay?
This carriage pram would take a child up to about 2.5 years of age. So do we remember what this is called?
That's the apron.
The apron, absolutely. And you don't use that when you're inside because it could make the baby too hot.
The students also learn how to prepare an old-fashioned pram.
Remember, with carriage prams, you don't have to do hospital corners, but you just want to make it as tidy and neat as you possibly can in the pram.
Okay. Norland nannies
Look,
still use...
I get this is kind of like a luxury experience. They're for very kind of high-class people. And I've never had a kid, so I can't say how much effort I would put into something like a carriage. But just put a pillow and stick them in, you know what I mean? But no, it's for a certain type of client, I know.
These today, in college and in the workplace.
Remember, attention to detail is really important, so make that look neat and tidy.
But Principal Dr. Janet Rose wants to modernise the image both of the college and of the nannying profession. Knowing how to control a car in skid.
You know how you can start? By getting rid of sewing. Use it to learn more necessary tools.
It is just one of the skills a modern-day Norland nanny can offer clients. Norland College was founded by Emily Ward nearly 130 years ago. Her aim was to encourage a better and more educated class of women to enter the ranks of domestic service.
So here we have the very first probationers, all the way back in 1892, the very first students at Norland. And here we have a photograph.
Was that like Jack the Ripper time, or was that a few years before?
Of
I was just watching Jack the Ripper videos last night before I went to bed, so that's why I'm asking.
At Norland. And here we have a photograph of one of our Norlanders who worked for the Greek royal family.
Back then, nannies
Prince
had
Philip?
to wear nurses' uniforms to differentiate themselves from the household servants. Puffed sleeves and pinafores were replaced over time by a modest beige dress, brown bowler hat and brogues, and white cotton gloves. Nannies are still required to be immaculate and abide by strict rules. Smoking is banned, as is buying alcohol, fast food, or even a takeaway coffee.
I definitely found the uniform really appealing. I think there's something about wearing this uniform.
Yeah, it's nice.
You know, you represent 125 plus years of heritage, and this uniform means a lot. It means that we're highly trained and we're really passionate about doing what we do.
Guys, is it just me, or do they... I'm very used to seeing very different sounding accents, and all of the nannies sound the same, which either means that they grew up in a similar kind of environment, or that's just kind of a requirement, or is that just like classic nanny accent?
The college wants to attract more diverse, more international students. Norland is also taking on university status.
Soon we will become Norland University and will be the first specialist early years university in the world.
But for Freya, becoming a Norland nanny isn't about pay or prestige, it's about a passion for the job.
I want children to learn because they want to. I want them to explore because they want to and be curious about the world. And for me, seeing that is the most rewarding thing ever. That's more rewarding than any paycheck I could ever get. Seeing a child exploring, being curious, wanting to learn.
Okay. There are a lot of things in my mind that I'm not exiting out of my mouth because I think that it would make me sound a bit ignorant. But okay. Where are the parents exactly? Like, is it all for royals, or like, obviously some cases, I'm not saying you're a terrible person if you're not doing this stuff yourself for your kid, but just how big of a market, of a target market is this? Okay, you got to be super wealthy and you have to really care about like super, you know, it's not like it's like a catering company where you have to be very professional and everything, and because you can, everyone eventually has a wedding or some sort of event, and it's not just rich people who need caterers, but certain events. But in terms of a nanny, I mean, you're doing like the stuff around the house. So like, where are the parents? That's what I'm asking here. It's like, why shouldn't they be like this woman is talking like she is a parent, like seeing the first steps, and it's great. I'm not saying that you can't have people working with kids and stuff, but is the parent just like not around? Do they, distant?
Wanting to grow, that's just...
I knew I shouldn't have said anything.
Which sounds, for parents who can afford it, practically perfect in every way.
Who can afford to spend time with their kids? Okay, I know there are some circumstances where, where you can afford this and a reasonable thing to need the help, but I just hope that these people aren't becoming parents. You know what I mean? Do I sound stupid? Maybe. I don't care. I'm not afraid. Let me know if I'm wrong. All right, guys. Really cool. Love this channel, Business Insider. Ooh, post-emptive like. I forget to give it a like. All right. See you guys around. I'm going to get into history. I'm doing the next... I have like 2 more Alexander the Great episodes left in that series, and then I am series free, and I can start new ones, which is exciting. Bye, guys. Chin up if you're not doing well. You'll be good soon. Don't worry. Bye.